going back and forth between logarithmic form and exponential form. So I'm just going to put up a general logarithm, if my markers will work. Okay. So this is just an example of a logarithm. And we read this as log base 2 of 8 equals 3. Log base 2 of 8 equals 3. Okay? So to take this from logarithmic form and put it in exponential form, we have to remember that this is my base. This is my exponent. And this would be my answer. Okay, so what do I mean by that? This is my base, no matter if it's in logarithmic form or if it's in exponential form. This is always my base. Okay? Whatever that number is in that spot is going to be my base. So in this case, my base is 2. My exponent is 3. Remember, exponent is the little number up top. And then my answer is 8. Okay? This should make sense. When you go from logarithmic form to exponential form, it should make sense. Is 2 to the power 3 8?
Yes.
Yes, it makes sense. Okay, so this is the exponential form. The logarithmic form, exponential form. We're going to look at these 4 examples. The first 2, we're going to go from logarithmic form to exponential form. And then 3 and 4, we're going to go from exponential form to logarithmic form. You need to be able to go back and forth between the 2. Alright, so with number 1, what is my base?
2.
2. Okay, what's my exponent? 5. And my answer? 32. Does that make sense? Is 2 to the power 5 32? Yes. Alright, number 2, what's my base? 5. What's my exponent? Exponent is 0. Answer? 1. Does this make sense? 5 to the power 0 is 1? Yes, because that's a general rule. Anything to the power of 0 is 1. Right? That's something that you need to remember. Anything to the power of 0 is 1. Right? Number 3. This time we're going from exponential form to logarithmic form. Okay? So we're always going to start with the word log. Okay, what's my base? 10. 10 is my base. Okay, the number with the exponent. Okay, so log base 10 of 0.1 equals questions about that? A little bit different to go the other way. Okay, number 4, remember, start with the word log. What's my base? 1/2. Okay, of 2 equals negative 1. Okay, so 2 special logarithms are, one of them is anything to the power of 0 is 1, anything to the power of 1 is what? Itself. Okay? Alright, so let's look at evaluating. So this is changing between logarithmic and exponential form. Let's look at evaluating. Okay? We have 3 examples. Log base 3 of 81. Log base 5 of 0.04. And log base 4 of 64. Okay, when you're evaluating, you need to ask yourself. Right? This is why putting it in exponential form comes into play. Okay, so I can look at this and say 3 to what power will give me 81? 3 to what exponent will give me 81? Now can you use your calculator? 3 to what power will give me 81? Three to the fourth power. So the answer to this is 4. 3 to the 4th power will give me 81. Okay, we're going to skip 2 for a minute and go to 3. 4 to what power will give me 64? The third power. Okay, so 4 to the 3rd power gives me 64. Alright, so number 2 is a little bit harder, okay? Because 0.04 is a smaller number than 5, right? Okay, so we're going to use something that's called the change of base formula. Okay? And that looks like this. Okay? Change of base formula. And this C and the U are just general. Okay, where C and U are some number. Okay, the reason we have this is because in your calculators, you have a logarithm button, right? It's log of whatever. It just says LOG on your calculators. Okay, that logarithm is a base 10, always, right? You can't change it to base 5 or base 3 or base 4, right? It's always a base 10. So we use the change of base formula in order to evaluate this. Okay, and you can do it with these two. Those were just easy. Okay, so if I use this is my C, 5, and So if I change the base to base 10, I'm going to say log 0.04 divided by log 5. So everybody should be able to do that in their calculators. Type in log 0.04, close your parentheses, divided by log 5, close your parentheses. Negative 2. Anybody not get that? Okay, sometimes we are given logarithms that don't have a pretty answer, like -2 or 4 or 3. Sometimes we don't have those pretty answers. And these are the times when you have to use your calculator to do it. Okay? Right, and another side note, if there is no base written here, it's understood to be 10. Okay? You just have to know that it's 10 there. Alright? That's what we call the common logarithm. Okay?
You said it's understood as 10.
Yes. The base is 10 if there's nothing written there. So this is log base 10 of 5. Okay, there is nothing off the top of my head. There's no whole number that I can come up with. There's going to be 10 to the power of something that's going to give me 5. There's no whole number that I can figure that out. In your calculators, you type log 5 and press enter. So it's approximately 0.699. Okay. Right? Sometimes you'll see this. You'll see ln of 10. Okay? Okay, sometimes you'll see ln of 10. Okay, ln of 10 is the same thing as log base e of 10. Okay, where e is the exponential e, or Euler's number. Right, it's a number just like pi. You know, pi is 3.14, blah, 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 blah. Goes on forever. Okay, well, e is also a number in your calculator. Okay. And when we have a logarithm of base e, we use what is called the natural logarithm. Okay, so natural log, ln. In your calculator, you'll also see ln. It's right underneath your log button. So you just type in ln of 10 and press enter. 2.303.
That's the answers.
Right, so you guys try these two.
You're right. I would see where they supposedly hung up, or they know where it's supposed to be hung back at. Okay.
So try log base 10, log of 3.724, and then try natural log of 2.25. Make sure you know how to type that in.